Hare Krishna, everyone. Anyone wants to uh, give a little bit information about yesterday's class in your own words? What did we discuss in previous chapter? No one? Anyone is willing to tell? Okay, then I should choose. Chanda Mataji, please tell. You are there.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, actually, I'm in class. My class is going to complete. I'm a student of
Okay.
MSc Yoga. I'll be back in 5 minutes. It is about to finish.
Okay, Mataji, fine. Okay, I chose wrong.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji was busy. Who is there? Who is there? Okay. Radha Krishnan Prabhu. Now, Radha Krishnan Prabhu is not there.
We learned about the 9 gates.
Okay, Mangi Mataji. Yeah, what was the important point from previous chapter? It was a very important point. You didn't get? What is the peace formula? Okay, I'll put the question like this. What is the peace formula? No one remembers what is the peace formula?
Do not urging for the outcome, just performing
Okay.
our duty.
Yes. Who is the controller? Devika Mataji chanting. Yes, Mataji, but there is very important thing what we have to feel. What is that? Yesterday's shloka. Last. Bhoktaram sarva
Karma
tapasya.
yoga, akarma yoga.
Yeah, we need to understand that Krishna is the one for whom everything is offered. He is the enjoyer. We are not the enjoyers. We are not the proprietors. He is the one. Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. Yeah, he is the boss. If you think you are the boss, then that is how we get completely attached to the material world. We'll not be happy because Krishna already said us in this material world things are temporary because there is a starting and ending for it. How our senses make us get attached to this material world, we understood by 5 examples, isn't it? With respect to 5 senses. So today we'll get into the chapter number 6. Before that, Pranama Mantra. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Taking the blessings of my Siksha Guru, His Grace Namanishta Dasa, and blessings of my Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Jai Pataka Swami. Om Nama Om Vishnu Padhaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Jai Pataka Swamin Iti Namine Nama Acharya Padhaya Nitai Kripa Pradayine Gaurakata Dhamadaya Nagara Gramatarine Nama Om Vishnu Padhaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshatarine Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadanitam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णा चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सह गणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभय एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। So we'll start today's class for the pleasure of Shri Shri Radha Govinda. The chapter number 6, it is about Dhyana Yoga. Dhyana Yoga. So we already discussed Karma Yoga. We also add Sankhya Yoga, that is about the soul, yeah, in the chapter number 2. Then Buddhi Yoga, like what we should do. And we had what is it? Karma Yoga. After that, what was the chapter number 4? Any idea, any one of you? Chapter 4 was
ध्यान कर्म संन्यास योगा.
Jnana Yoga. Yes, Prabhuji. And then the previous chapter, yesterday's chapter was
कर्म योगा.
Karma Yoga and Krishna's consciousness. Today it is about Dhyana Yoga. Yes, so in this chapter, advancing in Ashtanga Yoga, stages of Ashtanga Yoga, necessity of controlling the mind, destination of unsuccessful yogi. Previous classes, one of you asked this question: what if I don't complete my devotional service? What would happen? Yeah, in this chapter, Krishna will answer for that question. Bhakti Yoga, the topmost yogi. I already said, you people, the purport of the Bhagavad Gita, many people will give in many different way. Yeah, but if you see Srila Prabhupada from chapter number 1 itself, he starts in the purport always telling about Bhakti Yoga. Yeah, serve Krishna, chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, which is nothing but Bhakti Yoga. So here Krishna is going to tell us why Bhakti Yoga is the topmost, and the one who does the Bhakti Yoga is called as a yogi. Anyone who does yoga is called as yogi. So who is the topmost yogi also, you will come to know today. So what is the real meaning of yoga? Can anyone tell? We had so many yogas, no? What is yoga?
Uniting.
Yeah. Okay.
Uniting.
Uniting with Krishna. Okay. Uniting, or you have your soul, you the soul, and knowing what is the relationship between us and the super soul, yeah, or the supreme. Uniting in the sense, can I get united with Krishna on the spot?
No. Pratna Saithalya Samapattibham. So when we do the pratna, we will effortlessly, slowly, we will move on that path, and ultimately we will unite. The seeker should have the desire to get connected with him.
Yes, Chanda Mataji, that's true. What is it? Yoga means doing service to the Lord. It's a part to connect ourselves with the Lord. Yoga, Karma Yoga, Buddhi Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, Jnana Yoga. By knowledge, you serve the Lord. You realize about yourself, self-realization, and also the relationship between the Supreme. That is what. But whatever the yoga we are thinking now, we call yoga, which is a form of, exercise, isn't it, to keep you fit or to keep you calm, whatever for reason. So there are different types of yoga now. You can see here, it's a kind of alcohol yoga. It's yoga with animals, then office yoga, chair yoga, table yoga, a kitchen yoga, garden yoga. You have several types of yoga, and for the different ages also you have it, isn't it? You have a desktop yoga, yoga for weight loss, yoga for glow, etc, etc. So but we need to know what is the difference between that yoga and what the yoga you're seeing in Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, there is a lot of difference. So there is something called as Ashtanga Yoga. Ashta means 8, Anga means parts. Ashtanga Yoga. So Krishna tells here, Chitramataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी.
Hare
श्री
Krishna.
भगवानुवाच अनाश्रित कर्म फलं कार्यं कर्म करोति यः ससन्न्यासी च योगी च न निरग्निर्न चाक्रियः हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna. So here Krishna tells one who is unattached to the fruits of his work and who works as is obligated is in the renounced order of life, and he is the true mystic, he is the true yogi. Not he who lights no fire and performs no duty. So, from this shloka, it's again clear Krishna is stressing that we have to do our duty, we have to do our work without getting attached to the fruits of the work and just doing the work for the sake of doing it, as if I'm born to do this work, I'll finish my work. Now we have a different policy, isn't it? What is that policy? We have taken birth here to enjoy, isn't it? Everyone tells that do whatever you like, whatever your heart tells, you do it. We don't know how long we can live, how much our days we are here. Let's enjoy. Is it? So there is a saying in Kannada, my mother tongue is Kannada. So it's the Sala Madadro Tuppatino. It means that you take a loan and eat ghee every day. Means whatever it is, don't forget about the results. You should enjoy your life here. Yeah, just enjoy and you go. Whether you take money from someone or whether you're hurting someone or whether someone is happy because of you, you don't bother. That is what we think. That is how we are right now. But Krishna is telling you have to do your work as he is obligated is in the renounced order. Okay, so that is what is Krishna telling. One must deliver
Mataji,
himself.
just the philosophy which you said, that is Charvaka philosophy, right? Gaining,
Um,
anyhow, we have to enjoy the, blissfulness.
yes, Mataji. I'm not sure what is the name given for it, but this is
Yes,
what we all
Mataji,
have.
it is
Yeah.
Charvaka philosophy, and the
Okay.
properties which you said, it is from that philosophy.
Yes. So if it is like that, it means we all should just eat, sleep, mate, protect ourselves. Then there will be no difference between us and the animals.
There is some background sound that is coming.
Yes, Chandamata ji, I think from your side. Okay, Hare Krishna. So one must deliver himself with the help of his mind and not degrade himself. So you have to use your mind and deliver yourself. Who are you? The soul, not the body. Yeah, you should not degrade yourself. The mind is the friend of the conditioned soul and his enemy as well. Atmano Bandhor. You can make your Atma means your mind as your best friend or Vairi, your enemy. It's in your hands. It's in your hand. It is not in anyone else's hand. It's in your hand. Because if you remember, Krishna said, we, the soul, are superior to the intelligence, superior to the mind, superior to the senses, and superior to this gross body, the conditioned body. But we are like in the reverse order. We think this gross body is superior to us, the soul. Yeah, senses are superior to us. We feel we are all slaves to these things. We are in the backward order. We are not in the right up order. What Krishna tells. Yeah. So you should know about these two things, yoga and bhoga. So what is yoga? You already said you do it for the Lord as a service to the Lord. What is bhoga? Anyone of you? What's bhoga?
Bhoga is
For
like
our
karma. You
Ah,
have consequences. You have to face the consequences.
yes, bhoga is you're doing for yourself.
yourself,
Yes,
yes.
yes, yoga is you're doing for the Lord. Okay, that is the difference. You should not be a bhogi. You need to be a yogi. Yes, Priyanshu, Prabhu, Rudra, Prabhu. Exactly. We all should do yoga and we should become yogis. But what we are doing, we are enjoying everything and we are pleasing our senses, mind, and this gross body. And we all have become bhogis, not the yogis. That is very, very important. Yes, Chitra
हरे
Mataji.
कृष्ण बन्धुर् आत्मात्मनात्मन तस्य येनात्मैवात्मना जितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत्। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna. For him who has conquered the mind is the best of friends. But for one who has failed to do so, his mind will remain the greatest enemy. So please understand here, in the previous chapter, we try to understand how to control our senses. Can anyone tell me, how do you control your senses?
By controlling our mind.
Ah, no, Purushottam
By
Prabhu.
not giving in into lust.
Yes, how? How? Can you
By
tell your
chanting,
senses?
by
Yes,
chanting.
chanting is also one reason. But how? How can you make your senses not get attached to this material world? I gave an example of
by
that hotel.
by
By
engaging our senses in Krishna service. Uh,
How?
by reading
we
By
can
Bhagavad
giving
Gita
it,
uh,
by
we
giving
through
can
it
use
better
our
taste.
eyes just to see the beauty of the Lord, and
Krishna.
we can use
Yes,
our hands just to
yes.
serve Him. We can use our legs just to go to the Bhagavan Dham,
Temple. Very good.
and
Very
we
good.
can use this body just to meet the association of the devotees.
Hari
And
bol.
the
Hari
taste
bol.
tongue we
Hmm.
can control just by taking the prasadam, and we can
Nice,
use our
Prasadam.
we
Uh,
can use our ears just to hear the harikathas and Krishna
yes.
Leela.
Wonderful poetry, Prabhu. That what does it mean? You have to take your mind, sorry, the senses first, which is fixed onto the material world or materialistic things, which are of lower taste, and you have to fix it on the higher taste. Yeah. So because the nature of your senses are to get fixed to something, it has to be fixed to something. You cannot tell your senses can never be fixed. It should be fixed on something because it is the nature. Yeah, if you take a gum and put it on your hand, the nature of the gum is to stick. You cannot tell the gum don't stick because it's its characteristics, it's its property. You cannot tell it to change. Similarly, our senses, you cannot tell, okay, I'm taking away. No, you should show the higher taste, as Prabhuji said. Yes, we have to fix it like so. Krishna is telling here for us in this chapter, we need to control our mind. If not, our mind itself will become our greatest enemy. For one who has conquered the mind, the super soul is already reached. So, for us, everyone in our heart, we are there in this body as soul, and with us, there is another soul called as super soul. That is nothing but Paramatma. Lord is residing in everyone's heart as Paramatma. So, if you control your mind, first of all, you will know that you are soul, and you can also realize that super soul is within you. Yeah, for he has attained tranquility, so you'll never be disturbed. You know what is truth, you have the knowledge, you'll be intelligent, you can control your mind, you can control your senses, and in this body you can have a happiest peaceful life. To such a man, happiness and distress, heat and cold, honor and dishonor are all same. Sitoshna, whether it is hot or cold, it is summer or winter, whatever. Sukha dukkha, happiness or distress. Mana apamana, honor or dishonor. If you want to know whether you could control, whether you have controlled your mind, then check yourself. How do you react to such condition in happiness and distress, in heat or cold, honor or dishonor? If you are fluctuating in this condition, your behavior is changing. Yeah, you are not able to, keep up your calmness in certain condition, means you are still not able to control your mind. Yeah, that's the beauty of Bhagavad Gita. You need not go and ask anyone, how can you tell me I have become a yogi? Can you tell me I have controlled my mind? Can you tell me I have controlled my senses? No. It's so easy. If you understand Bhagavad Gita, you have, a test which you can do it yourself and find out what is your present condition and how gradually you are changing yourself. Yeah, if you can tolerate these things or you behave equally in such condition where it is happiness or distress, heat or cold, or honor or dishonor, then please understand you have controlled your mind. And you also know that it doesn't happen in a day or over a night, isn't it? Yeah, slowly by practice we can do it. The transcendentalist should always engage his body, mind, and self in relationship with the Supreme. So we discussed yesterday about the senses. Today Lord is telling your body, your mind, and you, the self. You should always fix it on the Lord. It should always be related to Lord. What we are doing, we are relating ourselves to the materialistic things. Yeah, that is what we are all suffering. That is why we are coming back again and again. Yeah, so here is the very important part we are going to discuss in this chapter from the shloka onwards. That is about the dhyana yoga. So Krishna tells here he should live alone in a secluded place and should always carefully control his mind. He should be free from desires and feelings of possessiveness. Okay, so this is about Jnana Yoga. Yeah, we just wait. We'll understand all the explanation what Krishna is telling about Dhyana Yoga. So Ashtanga Yoga, 8 parts. 8. So what is it? The first one is Yamas, means external disciplines. Niyama means internal discipline. Asana, that what we do, no, different posture. Yeah. Pranayama, which we all also do, that controlling your breath. Pratyahara, withdrawal of senses. Dharana means concentration. Dhyana means meditative absorption. And the last stage is called Samadhi, darshan of super soul. So you can realize your super soul which is in the heart with you. Yeah, that is the last, that is called Samadhi. Now Krishna will explain each and every anga. Yama, what does it mean? One should live alone in a secluded place and should always carefully control his mind. Secluded place means there should be no disturbance. You should not get attached to anything. You should search such a place and you should sit down there and you should control your mind carefully. That too, always. Okay? Always. Niyama. What is niyama? Niyama is temperate in his habits of eating, sleeping, working, and recreation. Yeah, this is how you control your entire body. Then asana. How to do asana? You have to take lay kusha grass. That's called a type of grass which you put it down, okay, on the sitting as a sitting arrangement, and then cover it with the deer skin. The sheet should neither be too high nor too low and should be situated in a sacred place. One should hold one's body, neck, and head erect in a straight line and stare steadily at the tip of the nose. Thus, with an unagitated, subdued mind, devoid of fear, completely free from sex life, one should meditate upon me. That is called as asana. But whatever the asana we are doing it, it's of very very lower degree. Yeah, because you see everything this one all we are not following. If you try to follow also completely free from sex life, this never happens, isn't it? Devoid of fear, can't. Yeah, if you see something just moving little, you don't know whether it is snake or something poisonous, we'll just conscious that there is something. We cannot be fearless, right? So this is how we do asana, as Krishna is giving to us, and he is telling one should meditate upon me, which we are not doing. Pranayama, practice stopping the movement of the outgoing breath into the incoming and incoming breath into the outgoing, and thus at last remain in trance. Okay, then comes pratyahara, cessation of material existence. So whatever is around you, you will never be influenced, you will never be reacting to it, no changes in you. Yeah, so even though you are sitting in a forest or even though you are sitting in a room, nothing, the environment or anything around should affect you. You should cut off everything. That is pratyahara. Then dharana disciplines his mental activities and becomes situated in transcendence, devoid of all material desires. He is said to have attained yoga. So you should not have even one material desires also. Yeah, that is dharana. Then dhyana. How we should do dhyana, that is meditation. As a lamp in a windless place does not waver, so the transcendentalist whose mind is controlled remains always steady in his meditation on the transcendental self. For example, for you to understand, if you close your eyes and you sit down for meditating, half an hour, if you sit down, okay, let's take for the beginners, if you sit for 10 minutes also, your body is only in that room. Your mind would have gone to US, would have gone to Europe, it would go to your office, your mother's home, your wife, your husband place, everywhere it will go and come. Yeah, it will go around the the globe 3-4 times and it will come back, isn't it? But how you should be as a lamp when it's burning, when there is no wind, how straight it burns without a wavering, your mind should be like that. Yeah, that is called as dhyana. Samadhi, the last one is never shaken even in the midst of greatest difficulty. This indeed is actual freedom from all the miseries arising from material conduct. Nothing should hurt you. Nothing should make you happy. Every time you're sane, you're never disturbed, you're never shaken. So that is samadhi. Yes, Chitra Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Yato
Krishna.
yato naschalati manaschanchalamastiram tatastato niyamyaitat atmanyeva vasham nayet. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So here in shloka number 26, Krishna is telling, Yato yato nischalati manas chanchalam astiram. So what Krishna is telling, from wherever the mind wanders, okay, chanchalam, the characteristics of your mind is chanchalam. It keeps on fluctuating, yeah, flickering, it's unsteady. That is the nature of your mind. One means our mind, not only yours, our mind. So one must certainly withdraw it and bring it back under the control of the self. So for that you need intelligence. And you need to get the knowledge to become intelligent and control your mind. So that's the thing we have to do. Yeah, that's the duty we have to do. Everyone asking Mataji, what is our duty? What is your duty? Control your mind and senses by using your intelligence, so that you can win over the lust which is forcing us to do sinful activities, even though we are not wishing to do it, you are not willing also to do it. Yeah, still we are forced to do it. So what you need to do, you need to control your mind, because its nature itself is flickering. If you don't control, it's gone. It's gone. Yeah, you need to take care of it. For one who sees me everywhere and sees everything in me, I am never lost, nor is he ever lost to me. Yes, so Lord is present as Paramatma in everyone's heart. Yesterday Krishna said, who is a Pandita? Who is a Pandita? Anyone remembers? Who is called as a Pandita?
To
A
give
learned
knowledge.
scholar.
A learned scholar. Yeah, who is that?
Someone who
Brahman.
does not have reaction to anything. Someone who doesn't miss being happy or sad because everything is devoted to Krishna.
Yes, Mataji, but he has a specific characteristics.
Doesn't discriminate and
Showing
teaches
the
Yeah.
Doesn't
pathway,
distinguish. You're right. Among
showing the
whom?
pathway, and
Who sees everyone equal, Mataji?
Yes, Chanda Mataji. Everyone equal. A dog, an elephant, a cow, a dog eater, and a learnt Brahmana. Everyone he will see equal. Why? Because in everyone Lord is there as Paramatma, and we are all souls. We are all part and parcel of Krishna. In coming chapter, Krishna will tell Mamaivamsho Jiva Loke. We are all the part and amsha of the Lord. So we are all equal. We are not superior to anyone, we are not inferior to anyone. We are all equal. So once everyone sees everywhere Krishna, everything is in Krishna, we are never lost. He's never lost to me. Once Mataji also asked one of the Mataji, before Arjuna had Krishna to ask. So we don't have Krishna now to ask. So what to do? See, we cannot realize Krishna who's in our heart. We are not so much eligible until now, isn't it? By, as Krishna said, we keep on practicing devotional service. You can realize Krishna when you control your mind and your senses. You can realize the Paramatma in your heart. So how to realize Krishna and know he is with us? The very easy thing, as Krishna has told us in chapter number 4, you need to approach a guru. They will help us. Because they know the truth, they will help us. You should be associated with the devotees. Yeah, so as you are always going for a party with your friends, because they are all of your like-minded, isn't it? Yeah, either they are business friends, they all want to see progress in the business, you will make a group. You have your family friends who always think similar like you. Similarly, if you want to gradually progress in this devotional path, then you have to be associated with the devotees. Whenever you go left, right, in a wrong way, they will correct you. Krishna tells that if you serve my servant is servant to his servant, I'll be very pleased. Yeah, that is what Krishna tells. So it means that it's Prabhupada tells always to us, the devotees of the Lord are more merciful than Krishna. Yeah, more merciful than Krishna. So they go to any extent to see that everyone can enjoy the secret what Krishna has given in Bhagavad Gita and live happily. Live happily. There is one important thing which we all have to know, which I repeat in all my classes because this is the truth. For example, if a person is hungry, okay, I can give him food. Okay, the next day he'll be again hungry. The same day by night he'll be again hungry. Yeah, if I give him some clothes, after some time you have to give him again the clothes. Yeah, if you give him some medicine, if you treat him, there is no guarantee that he will not get a disease again. There is no guarantee he will not die, isn't it? This is going to happen. Materialistically, you give anything to any person, that's temporary. But if you give this knowledge, Bhagavad Gita, to know oneself, to know the relationship between Supreme, how to come out of this cycle of birth and death, you are really giving the true knowledge, the true peace, and the true place where we have to be. It means that you are helping the other living entities, you're seeing everyone equal. Yeah, but in the material world we are not like that. How we are, we think like, okay, they are happy, I am not happy, or I have it, they don't have it. We have competition. Yeah, we are not seeing everyone equal. Yeah, isn't it? We have to accept it. We don't say everyone equal. We see our family different, others family different, isn't it? Because we have been growing up in such environment. So if you want to do something good, the permanent good for someone, then please give this Bhagavad Gita to them. Who said this? In the last chapter, I'm going to read it out for you people. Krishna loves them. There is no one else in the entire three worlds or any world who is very, very, very favorite, lovable for him. That is the person who tells this Bhagavad Gita, this conversation between Krishna and Arjuna to his devotees. Yes, and if you ask, what are you doing, Mataji? I'm taking class. No, 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 no. I'm trying to become the most loved person for Krishna. You can also do it. And Krishna also tells, what will happen if you sit and hear this Bhagavad Gita? What is the benefit? Everything is said in chapter number 18. Please wait till there. Yeah. So if you know who is Krishna in your heart and as a Paramatma, then you are never lost because you will always have Krishna. Yes, Chitra Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Arjuna uvacha yoyam yogastvaya proktah samyena madhusudana etasyaham na pashyami chanchalatvat sthitim stiram.
Hare Krishna. Arjuna said, "Oh Madhusudana, the system of yoga which you have summarized appears impractical and unendurable to me." Whatever the Dhyana Yoga Krishna said till sloka number 33, Arjuna is telling, 32, Arjuna is telling, it's impractical. How can I do this? This Ashtanga Yoga I cannot do. It's undurable to me. For the mind is restless and unsteady. Yeah.
But ma'am,
So,
why this in the middle of a battlefield?
sorry.
Why Krishna is explaining about yoga in the middle of a battlefield?
Because Arjuna is asking the question, Krishna is answering for it. You remember what Arjuna asked? Please tell me properly which one is best for me. Yeah,
Doubt,
because it,
how can I
see,
fight my relatives, right? How this is related to that?
exactly, Trisha Mataji. How, see, he is in the state of indecision. He is not able to control his mind. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, for that, this is the answer. Please note one more thing, this Bhagavad Gita, what we are discussing, we are taking every day 1 hour to understand, which is not even 50% of Bhagavad Gita, what we are talking. We are not discussing the shloka. But the conversation which happened between Krishna and Arjuna was 45 minutes. Within 45 minutes, this discussion was over. Yeah, so he's asking question again and again, and Krishna is explaining him so that whatever the doubts he had for not fighting, it's getting cleared. Yeah, so Krishna is telling this is one way of controlling your mind. But when you control your mind, you will do all the service to the Lord without any deviation, without any duality. Yeah, so how Arjuna is feeling now, this is my family. I'm whether I should be conquered by them or should I conquer them. I have no idea which one is best for me, Krishna. So he's continuously asking question. Yeah, Krishna would have said
And
Arjuna,
Mataji,
if sorry.
sorry to interrupt you. And Mataji, all the 18 chapters in Bhagavad Gita, it is basically under the four limbs like Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Raja Yoga, and one more
Raja
missing.
Yoga.
Yes.
Okay.
It,
Okay.
so all the chapters comes under the yoga only. So all the chapters are
Exactly.
yoga. One or other way, it is yoga.
Yes, Mataji. It is how to control yourself and behave in this material world and not be confused like Arjuna, yeah, without doing our duty. Yes, that is what we need to understand here. Yeah, that is why this is being spoken to Arjuna because he's inquiring. Yeah, if he was like that, for example, Arjuna is Krishna's friend. When Arjuna said, "I'm not interested to fight," and you saw he had tears in his eyes and he sat down, Krishna would have said him, "No, you are not liking. Then okay, come on, Arjuna, go back home. I'll fight for you." He would have done that, no? How long would have it taken for Krishna to fight and finish the war?
Like this.
How long?
At the flick of his finger.
Yeah, it's similarly like this. For example, if your child is being given a homework, it will it will take hours together because it's not willing to do homework. Your child is crying. You should please. Should tell everything. But if you are a parent, you take it. You can finish you write it in your left hand. In seconds, you'll finish the homework. Krishna can also do that. But why he made Arjuna to fight? Why he is talking all this? What is the reason? Any use from this?
To know Krishna, Arjuna, to what is his true nature, who he is. Ultimately, the soul, what he is carrying in his body, is the ultimately part of Krishna.
Exactly. To know
Mataji,
what.
I believe that
Uh,
Mataji, I believe that that's not completely true. I believe that Krishna wants to give that one message through Gita to all human beings. I believe.
Wonderful, Purushottam Prabhu. Wonderful. If you remember what Krishna told in chapter number 4, he said, this science, this science was given to sun god. It was then transferred to Manu, from Manu to his son Ishwaku. Means this knowledge was lost. That is why I'm giving you again now, Arjuna. So the one which was lost, why Krishna comes down to the material world? to establish dharma, isn't it? How will he establish dharma? By giving Bhagavad Gita and he himself doing its duty. So this is nothing but for all of us. Arjuna just used, Krishna used Arjuna as an instrument. He tells in coming chapter, in chapter number 11, Vishwarupa Darshana, Krishna will tell, you are just an instrument in my hand. Just do your duty. Everything is already set. Yeah, this is only for us. Yeah, the knowledge which we should pass on from generation after generation. Yeah, so Krishna is telling, control your mind by doing dhyana yoga in this chapter, but Arjuna is telling it's impractical and endurable. Because Arjuna could not control his mind, he was not able to take a decision. Krishna has to explain these things to him. So here Arjuna is telling, I can't do it. Mind is restless and unsteady. It is difficult. So when Arjuna itself is telling it is difficult, can we do this in Kali Yuga? Is it possible for us?
No, we can't,
No,
Mataji.
Mataji.
Too many mayas around, too much
Yes, it's not
materialistic need.
possible. Yes, Jigna Mataji, it's very difficult. And you know who Arjuna was? When he was taken to the forest, yeah, that was one of the class, the archery class. And when his guru asked everyone, what are you seeing? Everyone was telling, I'm seeing this tree, that tree, I see fruit, I see birds, etc., etc. and all. But Arjuna was the only student. He said, I'm seeing the bird on the tree and I can see its eyes, because it was the class of aiming at a, targeting an aim and practicing the archery. He's such a determined person. He is telling, cannot control the mind. And you know this test, yeah, when he went. Anyone knows what is this one? What is this act he did?
Draupadi,
in the
when he
mirror.
was there, so he just aimed at the eyes of the fish, which is above
Yes,
on the ceiling.
exactly.
By looking at water.
Exactly. The reflection was in the water, and the fish was rotating, isn't it?
Rotating,
It was
yeah.
not at
Yes,
one
yes, yes.
place. He had such a determination. He could control his mind. But what has happened to us in the battlefield? He is telling, I cannot control mind, Krishna. It's not possible. Who are we in front of Arjuna now? We are nothing. You understood? That is why this knowledge is required for all of us. We also could go in Arjuna's position. We are already in his position right now. We are everyday practicing it, but we are not conscious about it. That's it. Yeah. And if you see the Pandavas, they're highly educated. They were all given the all education. And Arjuna, he took part, a fight with Lord Shiva, and he got the Pashupatastra. Lord Shiva liked him so much, and he gave his own Pashupatastra. Yeah, that is what Arjuna is, and he is telling, who is Naranarayana. With Krishna, he has taken the form of Naranarayana. He is not a normal personality. That person is telling, I cannot do. So if you want to try to do it, then there is a way for all of us to do. Yeah, what is it? We'll see what Krishna will tell. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
चञ्चलं हि मनः कृष्ण प्रमाति बलवदृढं तस्याहं निग्रहं मन्ये वायोरिव सुदुष्करम् हरे कृष्ण
Hey Krishna. Arjuna is telling, Chanchalam hi manaha Krishna, for the mind is restless, chanchala, like mercury, it doesn't stand in one place. It moves from here to there, always flickering around. It's turbulent, obstinate, and very strong. Bhalavat, it's very, very strong. My mind is stronger than me. Oh Krishna, and to subdue it, I think, is more difficult than controlling the wind. So you can control the wind, but you cannot control the mind. That is what Arjuna is saying. So please understand, you might have experienced in your school days or college days. There is, like, if it is for 1 hour class, a student who is very much keen to get the knowledge in the class, even if the teacher teaches till the last minute, they'll be concentrated. But if you see the student who is not interested, what they will do, no, they'll, Miss, sir, time over, sir, stop, sir, they'll request. You understood? Arjuna is not such a student. He is very much determined to know right because he is in such a position. Now he has to kill his entire family and friends. He is in such a serious condition, and you understood his bodily nature. He was shivering. He was not able to hold the Gandiva. Who has the control of Gandiva, the bow and arrow? He was so much having control. He's expertised in that. He's not able to hold it. He's in such a condition. So he is like waiting Krishna to give him the right path, give him the knowledge such that he understands what he is doing and he'll do properly. For example, if I keep on telling you, don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it, you'll think, why this lady is telling me not to touch, touch, touch? You know, you will get really kind of frustrated. If I tell what happens if you touch, then also if you don't understand, I should show an example. See, if you touch, this is what will happen. This happened to that person, it will happen to you also. Then also if you don't understand, there's the last one. You touch it, you experience, then you learn it. You understood? But Krishna being the Guru and Arjuna being his friend and a devotee, a disciple, he is asking Krishna to explain it properly. That is why he is telling here again, I cannot do it. Why? This is the reason. I can control the mind, but I can control the wind. I cannot control the mind. Yes, Chitramataji.
Hare Krishna. Shri Bhagavanuvacha असंशयं महाबाहो मनोदुर्निग्रहं चलम् अभ्यासेन तु कौन्तेय वैरागेण च गृह्यते.
Hare Krishna. The blessed Lord said, O mightily harmed son of Kunti, Mahabahu, means Arjuna is very strong. You know, he has like, huge arms, means he was well built. Yeah, for him controlling that small mind is difficult. That's the way he wants to address Arjuna. Oh mightily armed son of Kunti, it is undoubtedly asamshayam true. Whatever you're telling is true. What is it? Very difficult to curb the restless mind, but it is possible. Abhyasena tu kaunteya. It's possible by constant practice and by detachment. We can do it. We can do it. For example, when you have money in your hand and when you are counting, will your mind waver around? Has that happened? When you're counting the money, your mind is going anywhere else? No. You'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, fixed, totally fixed. Anyone talks, I'm counting, please don't disturb. And you start counting. Have you not done that? A mind can be fixed. When you're seeing a beautiful movie which you love of your favorite hero or heroine, you'll be so involved as if you are in the movie itself. Your mind has got fixed on the movie. Yeah, if your loved one is sitting in front of you and talking, you'll be just listening to them. You are not disturbed by the surroundings. Isn't it? Yes, we are doing it. We are already doing it. It's possible for us to control the mind. It is possible. We're doing it. Yeah, we are doing it. So Krishna is telling possible by constant practice and by detachment. It's like you tell the doctor, doctor, I'm feeling sick. And doctor gives you medicine and you don't take it. You will tell, I went to doctor, no, I should be cured. No, you should take the medicine also. Similarly, you try to control your mind one side, but you're attached, your senses are attached to the material thing. It's like horses are running in all 5 directions and you're trying to control your mind. How it is possible, isn't it? So this is stage wise. Fix your senses, then your mind will come into control. Eventually, we are also getting all the knowledge which will give you intelligence. So everything at a point comes into stable condition. For one whose mind is unbridled, self-realization is difficult work. You cannot know who you are if you are not able to control your mind. Not at all possible. But he whose mind is controlled and who strives by right means is assured of success. So Krishna is guaranteeing us that in shloka number 36, you can control your mind and you can be successful in the path of devotional service. Yes, so the choice is in your hand whether you want to make your mind as your friend or a enemy. Chanda Mataji will keep the question at last, just few more. I'll finish it fast. Yeah, so because if you don't control, we have to face many things. Yeah, mind is like fire. When you control it, like you can see this rocket. Yeah, so we are using the fire in a proper way so that it is of some use, it's for good use. We are using the fuel which burns out and we are putting into proper use so that our life is comfortable, and the sun rays are also so beautifully coming to us and helping us to lead a comfortable life. But if you don't control the fire, everything will be burnt out. Same thing happens to your mind. If you control it, you can harness that energy and use it for the better thing. But if you don't control, it is going to burn down everything in you, within you, you also. Yeah, mind can make us physically sick, like BP, diabetes, ulcers, Alzheimer disorder. These are all related to your problem where you cannot control your mind. Or it can cure majority of diseases known to mankind too. So there are many cases you would have observed. They will tell you might not live for a long time, you have only certain limited period of life, but the person has fixed his mind that he will be living for a long time, or he has to live for his family, friends, or he has the, that kind of, mind control that no, this medicine what I'm eating, it's curing my body. Yeah, so these are all the strength of your mind which you need to harness it, you need to control, take it into your control and use it properly. Yes, so Krishna is going to tell us who is the greatest yogi, because Arjuna asked for it. So we already know Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga. We pass through these three yogas. Above this comes Bhakti Yoga. Why? Because if you want to do Bhakti Yoga, what are you doing in Bhakti Yoga? You are going to do all your work, isn't it? You will do all the duty as a service to Lord. So that is Karma Yoga. And when you're doing Bhakti Yoga, you are going to read the Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. You're going to get the knowledge. So you're already doing Jnana Yoga. And in case of Ashtanga Yoga, that is you have to fix your mind on Krishna. So we are chanting. So if you do Bhakti Yoga, you are doing all this. But yes, if you do Karma Yoga, you will also at the end reach Krishna only. Jnana Yoga, that is also you're going to reach Krishna. Ashtanga Yogas, then also you're going to reach Krishna. But these things will be stepwise. The easy way to approach Krishna, because we are in Kali Yuga, our lifespan is very less. So doing Bhakti Yoga is really useful and it's very easy. It's very, very easy. So all the yogas are progression towards the destination of Bhakti Yoga. That is why Srila Prabhupada in the chapter 1 itself he starts about Bhakti Yoga. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
योगिनामपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां समे युक्ततमो मतः. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. And of all yogis, the one with great faith who always abides in me, thinks of me within himself and renders transcendental loving service to me. He is the most intimately united with me in yoga and is the highest of all. So he is the topmost yogi, who is the one who does the bhakti yoga. Because a person who is the bhakta of the Lord, who is doing bhakti yoga, he will be a devotee of the Lord because he has faith in Krishna. Yeah, and he knows everything belongs to Krishna and he offers everything to Krishna. Yeah, and he can feel himself and Krishna within him, and he does the service to the Lord with lot of love. So the Bhakti Yogi is the topmost yogi. That is my opinion. That is what Krishna is telling. That is my opinion. So Krishna is telling this is best. This person is the topmost yogi. So the intelligent people will understand what Krishna is telling as best and they will follow it. Krishna has said so many things in Bhagavad Gita, but please see in coming chapters also he'll tell this is best, and he's stressing here that is my opinion, that is best. So any intelligent person would choose what Krishna is telling us the best. So the yoga, what you can do in Kali Yuga, because we are all in Kali Yuga, that is very, very important for us. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 12, chapter number 3, shloka number 52, it is said that in Satya Yoga, if you were in Satya Yoga, you had to meditate on Vishnu for thousands of years. Yeah, yesterday I said this about, yeah. And if you are in Treta Yoga, then you should perform expensive sacrifices, yagna. Yeah, you have to do it. And if you are in Dwapar Yoga, you had to do elaborate temple worship. But we are in Kali Yuga, so you're just taking Lord's name is enough. That's the best thing we all have got. That's the yagna, the yoga we have to do in the Kali Yuga. So we have mantra. Mantra, what is it? Man means mind, tra means deliver. So for your mind to get delivered, we have to chant this mantra that is given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He propagated everywhere and he sent his disciples to every part of the world and he requested them to just chant. You know what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was telling to his disciples? Go to everyone and request them to chant. That's all. Nothing else. Nothing else. Chant. Whatever condition you are, whether you are a criminal, whether you are eating non-vegetarian food, whether you are very, very bad to whatever level you are thinking. Yeah, many of you are sharing here that you feel yourself very sinful. Whatever condition is there, even to this second, if you are doing all wrong and bad, still you take up this path of chanting. You are eligible. Everyone is eligible. Yeah, you could be of any religion, you could be of any kind of condition, male, female, anyone, younger one, older one, anything. You are in the youth, then it's really required for you, for every one of us. Yes, so that is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave to us. So that's very, very simple. You need to chant. What is it? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. As simple as that. If you sit and do alone, then it is called japa. If you dance and sing with all the musical instrument with a group, then it is called sankirtana. That's it. Nothing else is the secret of ISKCON. This is only the secret what Krishna has said to us. And we are doing it because we are in Kali Yuga. If we were in Satya Yuga, we would have not recommended this. What we would have recommended? For all of us to go to a scheduled place, sit down there, fix our mind on Krishna, and whatever condition he said, we would have done. Similarly to Dwapar Yuga and Treta Yuga. Yes. So where it is said about this chanting, we'll take some references. This I've already discussed. In the Dwapar Yuga, people should worship Lord Vishnu only by regulative principles of Narada Pancharatra. So this is a type of worship. Yeah, there are principles how to do worshipping. That was done in Dwapar Yuga and other such authorized books. But in age of Kali, however, people should Nama Matrena simply chant the holy names of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is what is given in Narayana Samhita. And then if you see in Kali Santrana Upanishad, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the source of this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. That is the one of the Upanishad, Kali Santrana Upanishad. Yeah. Iti Sodakshanam Namnam Kali Kalmasha Nashanam. Yeah. So after searching through all Vedic literature, Nata Paratopraya Sarva Vedeshu Drishyate, means if you search Sarva Vedeshu, if you search all the literature, Vedic literature, one cannot find a method of religion more sublime for this age than chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So this is the source. It has come through parampara. This is a mantra which has come through parampara. And it's not like someone sat and just developed this mantra. No. This has come from parampara. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita, 17th chapter, shloka number 21, that's Adi Leela. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Iva Kevalam, Kalau Nasti, Eva Nasti, Eva Nasti, Eva Gatir Anyata. So 3 times, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Iva Kevalam. What does it mean? In this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, so this Kali Yuga, people will fight, we'll have less intelligence, manda buddhi, our lifespan is very less, yeah, and this age is for fighting, yeah, quarrel and hypocrisy. The only means of deliverance is chanting the holy names of the Lord, holy names of the Lord, holy names of the Lord. There is no other way, there is no other way, there is no other way. So they have told it 3 times. It means that for sure this is the only way to get rid from the Kali. Yeah, Kali's hold. This is the only way for us to get rid of it. So again, Srimad Bhagavatam, Sukadeva Goswami, that is Vedavyasa's son, he tells Parikshit Maharaj, my dear king, although Kali Yuga is full of faults, there is still one good quality about this age. It is that simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can become free from the material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. That is what we all are lucky. Yeah, you need not go leave your family, sit somewhere for thousands of years. You did not spend your money and get ghee and other things and do yagna. You need to pay so much for the brahmanas. It's very difficult. You won't find it in this yuga. Very difficult. Getting a pure ghee itself is very difficult for us. How will you do the yagna? Not possible. And going to temple and doing the complete puja, is it possible for us? No, we don't have time to go to temple at all. Yeah, we don't have time, we don't have money, and we don't have such a long life also. So we are very lucky just by sitting anywhere, wherever you like, taking the Lord's name. We all will be promoted to the transcendental kingdom where Krishna is. In chapter number 10 of Bhagavad Gita, Shloka 25, Krishna tells, Yagnanam Japa Yagno Asmi, of sacrifice, I am the chanting of the holy names. He is telling, I am this chanting of Oglim. In all the yagnas, I am the Japa Yagna. Yes. And again in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antyalila, 20th chapter, 16th sloka, my Lord, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, in your holy name, there is all good fortune for the living entity, and therefore you have many names such as Krishna and Govinda. You have invested all your potencies in those names, and there are no hard and fast rules for remembering them. If you observe before and all, our generation now, we have all different kinds of names, but before they were naming their kids like the God's name, yeah, because you used to address them with that names, yeah. You used to call your son as Krishna, your brother as Rama, we are calling God's name like this, so you can remember. And you can see the people we are in ISKCON, we'll tell for hi, Hare Krishna. If something is very good, Hare Krishna, and if something is shocking, Hare Krishna, I will tell. For thanking someone, we'll tell Hare Krishna, we keep on remembering Krishna, taking his name, because Krishna is not different from his name. Krishna and his name, both are powerful. Both are powerful. So what you should do for chanting, the do's of chanting, very simple. So before chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, as I told you, we might commit some offenses. You might be thinking something bad, or you might not be chanting properly. Yeah, so we have to take shelter of the gurus, yeah, the acharyas and guru. So we take shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his followers. So you have to chant this Panchatattva Mahamantra, very simple one. Yeah, so you can see what is that Panchatattva Mahamantra. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. These are the 5 people's name. I offer my respectful obeisance unto Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the one who is in the middle, Lord Nityananda, the one who is in the blue, Shri Advaita, who is in the white, and Gadadhara, who is in pink, and Shri Vasa Thakur, who is in orange. All the devotees of the Lord. So we take their shelter, telling that I'm going to chant now. So they will protect us. If we do any offenses while chanting, they will take care of it. Yeah, they will take care of it. So you should tell this only once enough. Then you should start chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You need to chant little loudly so that you can hear. You need not shout. If you are in the empty room, you can chant louder. But if you are alone, somewhere with people are there, or if you don't want to disturb your family, just chant little loudly so that you can hear. So the process should be like this: you chant, you hear, you chant, you hear. So fix your mind on hearing what you're chanting. That is very, very important. If not, you'll sleep and you cannot concentrate. Yeah, that's one thing. And you have to pronounce each name distinctly. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Some people will be in very much urgent. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. They'll eat up. So you have to pronounce each name distinctly. And then you chant with respect, devotion, and concentration. So please take care of it. It's like you're calling Krishna. So with love, you call him. Very simple. Yeah, everything will fall in place. You're talking, you have to feel like you're sitting in front of Krishna and you're calling him. You want him to see you. So call with love. Yes, that's very, very important. Then you can chant in any place, sitting or walking, facing in any direction. You can sit on your bed also and chant, okay? No problem. Anywhere you can chant. There is no issue. Yeah. And then you can chant at any time. Morning, evening, night, anytime you can chant. Midnight also you can get up and chant if you're not getting sleep. Okay. But as you get practiced, there is something called as Brahma Muhurta. That is 1.5 hours before the sunrise. Whichever places you are, check out the sunrise time. 1.5 hours before that, it's called Brahma Muhurta. Usually at that time, if you chant, you can concentrate more. The effect is more. Yeah. If not also, no problem. You can chant any time in a day, a night also, no problem. So you can chant before taking bath or after taking bath. Yeah, no worries that you have to take bath and do. Yeah, no worries. And you have to chant keeping the count. So 108 is a very special number, and we all chant 108 times. So Hare Krishna Mahamantra, if you tell 108 times, then it is considered as one round. Okay, it takes exactly 7 to 8 minutes to do one round. So I request everyone to do only one round now. Start with one round. If you have time, you can increase it. For example, you don't have the Japamala, no problem. We usually use Tulsi Mala, the devotees. If you don't have Tulsi Mala, you can use any Mala and chant it. Yeah, Neem is also okay. Sandalwood is also okay. Any Mala you have, you can do. Okay, Mataji, I don't have Mala also. No problem. Just chant for 10 minutes the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Okay, once you get an opportunity to purchase it, you can purchase it. Okay, if not, you can do it anyhow. And don'ts of chanting, very, very simple. So you should not chant half of the mantra and leave other half. I like Rama, I'll tell only Rama. I like Krishna, I will do only Krishna. No, you have to tell completely. Yes, Rasa Mataji, when you are having your periods, you can chant. You can chant, no problem. You have your own beads. On the Tulsi bead, you can chant, no issues. Okay, and then there is, if you see here, we have 109 beads totally. We have 109 beads in a mala. So you can see that one bead is very big. Yeah, it will be like out of that circle, which compromises 108 beads. That bead is called as Guru bead or Krishna bead. Okay, so on that bead we don't chant because it becomes 109 times, but the number is for us 108. So on that big bead, which is called as Guru bead or Krishna bead, we are going to tell that Panchatattva Mahamantra. Okay, when you tell the Panchatattva mantra once, then you go round through this 108 bits, it becomes one round for chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And again for the second round, you again chant the Panchatattva mantra and you go from the opposite direction, again chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra and finish 108. That will become your second round. Okay, so like this, you can chant how much ever rounds you can do it. So please remember, you're talking to Krishna, you're calling Krishna. So of course you should concentrate on Krishna. So don't read any book while chanting. Don't read newspaper. Don't see TV. Don't drive. Wherever you have to put your concentration, don't do it. Don't do any such activities because you need to concentrate on Chanting, hearing it. Chanting, hearing it. Okay, so that's very, very basic thing. And what is the benefits of chanting? I'll just take only 2 more minutes. It'll get over. So you should know what is the benefit, isn't it? So freedom from the reactions of sin. Very important. If you just simply take Lord's name, careless you, if you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra also, it is so powerful. It will burn the sins which we have accumulated from lives after lives after life, and in this life also. So for example, if you are taking all kind of toxic things like alcohol, etc., etc., so drugs and all, what will happen? They pour the molten metal, the hot molten metal to your body in the hell. You have to drink it. They'll make you to drink it. So if you are having illicit sex, so you are made to hug a, you can see a hot iron figure, which is like burning hot. They'll make you to hug it. Yeah. And if you cheat, you do gambling, etc., like that. And while gambling, you offer these things, that saying you put it for the game, isn't it? So they'll cut your organs with using a hot metal. That's a punishment. And if you eat non-vegetarian food, so there is a type of punishment where they will also put you in the oil and cook. Yeah, that is a punishment. So these are the sins which we are done knowingly or unknowingly, but it's there with us. So just by chanting, it burns out. Yes. And once you are free, anytime when you are free, we are just going to chant. We are not going to leave our mind to think any unwanted things. So what happens? Your mind comes into control. So chanting is the yagna for us to do in Kali Yuga, so that you can control your mind. That is why controlling mind has been discussed here, and why we should chant, how we should chant is discussed in this chapter. So relief from unwanted drives and habits. We do all these extra things because we are bored of life, isn't it? Yeah. And we are tensed about our life. We take up the wrong path to keep ourselves away from it. Yeah. So by chanting, you will get rid of all those things. And what do you get? You will get a freedom from your anxiety and stress. If you see the devotees of the Lord, they're always smiling. They're also humans. They have so many things in their life. They are family people, they are grahastas. Still, they're always calm, happy. I was always, I told you 2 things attracted me in ISKCON. One was the prasadam, another one was devotees. The glow on their face, the calmness on their face. That's all because of chanting. They're not worried of anything because they know Krishna is taking care. And you'll find out the real peace of mind. You will feel so calm and so calm that you would have never experienced in your life. Yeah. You try yourself. Just one round you do and try yourself. You will feel it. And once your mind is in peace, you will find out the real happiness. You'll find out the real happiness, which is permanent. Yes. And yes, when you're really happy, you will be enlightened. Yeah, this is the thing. So there are many people who have chanted Hare Krishna Mahamantra and found the best of themselves and keep themselves in a right path. So this few examples. It's really a process of having realization of God, that is chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. This is George Harrison. His group has chanted Hare Krishna Mahamantra. They have recorded the music also. Yes. And then we have another person who is Jean Claude. He's from the youngest director of 3M Industries. He also chanted Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And this person, with his family, they are the devotees of Krishna. Yeah, and he's the disciple of Srila Prabhupada also. And he's none other than Alfred Ford, the great grandson of Henry Ford, that is the owner of Ford Motors. And he is initiated, he has taken Diksha, is Ambarish Das. Okay, so West Bengal, Mayapur, we have our ISKCON headquarters, and we have a planetarium, Vedic planetarium temple, which is almost done. You can all visit there. It is one of the the first type of temple in the world. Yeah, so he is the chairman of it, and you are all welcome to Mayapur to visit and see Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Narsimdev, and you can enjoy the place there. Yeah. And if people are really want to know what is the effect of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then there are been the studies done and the papers have been published. So by the research, it has been known that the stress is completely gone, the anxiety is reduced. So David Wolf is the master of social service program at Florida State University, and he has done research on this meditation and the effect on the human mind. Yeah, so please type as David Wolf. Yeah, you get the papers, they are easily available, you can download them. Yeah, they're easily available, you can go through it. So like this, there are many people. Yeah, and Desai of leading Indian industrialist of GE Apar Limited. Yeah, there are many people like this. This will be shared with you. You can check it out. Yeah, and many models also, they have become the devotees of the Lord. That means they have left the path of the materialistic living and they have served the Lord. Yeah, by doing their duty as a service to Krishna. Yes, the many models, and you have some people like an army officer. I would not go in detail about it because I've crossed the limit, the time limit. Okay, so this is all being said and done. What is the very important thing is we all request you also to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Yeah, please chant and be happy. It's as simple as that. You need not take any diksha for this. You need not have any preconditions for this. Nothing is required. However you are, you think, "Well, I'll get up morning and do, Mataji, I got up late, I could not brush, there was no water, I could not take bath." However it is, even if you are not brushed, you can chant. Even if you are in your toilet, you can chant. That is the beauty of this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So please chant and save yourself, and you can be happy. That's very, very important. So if you find it as difficult for you to chant yourself, then every day morning 3 a.m. From the temple, ISKCON Mangalore Radha Govinda temple, we start chanting. Then we have Mangalarti. After that, we have Srimad Bhagavatam. You can attend it in live, or whatever is going on in the temple, that will be live on YouTube channel. Whenever you get up, you just follow it. Yeah, try to chant. So I would request all of you to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra so that you can control your mind. Very simple. Okay, would you all try?
Mataji, where you stay?
Oman.
I
Hare.
thought Bangalore.
No, I was in Mangalore, Mataji, but I am from Bangalore.
Okay,
Hare
so
Krishna.
I'm going to visit in May. So I asked you if you are there,
Hare
I may
bol,
come
Hare
and
bol.
meet you.
Yes. June, July, I'll be in India, Mataji. Sorry, July, August, I'll be in India, Mataji. You all can come for Krishna Janmashtami. We'll all can meet there. And we have the temple inauguration also, the new temple. It will be inaugurated on Balaram Jayanti, the day. So we all will be there. You all can come. We'll send all of you the invitation in the group. So don't leave the group after the classes. The group will be there itself. We'll be sharing those information. You all are welcome. I'll be there.
I
You can
will
meet
be
me
there
there.
with you.
Hari bol. So sweet
I
of
want
you.
to say something here.
Yeah.
Previously, Bhagavad Gita, it is my, childish, you can say that jiddipana, that wrongly I chanted a whole Bhagavad Gita, whether I know or not, I have read 3 times.
Okay.
With the shloka,
Huh.
with the meaning, and
Huh.
again I have connected, like I connected with you previously. I
Hmm.
connected with some one group was there from Mangalore
Hmm.
only. At that
Hmm.
time I attended the class, but I was not able to connect because what my
Hmm.
soul is urging to know, it was lost. I
Hmm.
was not getting into it. But
Hmm.
when now when I'm connected with you, so many ways I'm connected to the
Hmm.
knowledge, to the vidya which you are
Hmm.
imparting. Actually, I can't express in words that how much now I'm connected with it. And I am into Bhagavad Gita. I want to know what it is and how it is progressing. It is my subject also. Now I'm pursuing my MSc Yoga, and it is a
Oh.
part of my
Okay.
journey also. So it is like the
Wonderful.
God has blessed me to connect with you, so that in the right
Yes.
way I'm gaining, and I'm trying to understand. Thank you for this. And I don't know at what muhurta I have registered. I'm thanking for that.
Yes, very happy to know, Mataji. Please know I am doing nothing. Whatever Srila Prabhupada has said, whatever Namanishta Prabhu has said, I am just repeating it. And of course, what is Krishna saying in Bhagavad Gita, we are saying that only. Yeah, because you
And
see that we are not altering anything. We're just giving you a life example for so that we can relate it. That's it. If not, nothing is changed. Hare
and with the
Krishna.
blessing of Krishna Mataji, I'm
Of
connected
course.
with a small school. I teach
Okay.
small kids,
Uh,
age of 5 years, kindergarten.
mm, mm,
So there, a simple difference I made.
mm.
Like a Hare Krishna, they say good morning, good afternoon, but me
Wow.
only saying first Hare Krishna, then good morning. So now everybody knows that first she is going to wish this only. So they started wishing,
Yes.
Hare
Yes.
Krishna. Then I feel so blessing. The Krishna is blessing me. So
Yes, ma'am.
everywhere that is that difference. I can see, I can feel. Yes, when we want, Krishna is there to take us long way.
Exactly, exactly, Mataji. He'll take care. Just try your best to do how much ever possible. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing your experience, Mataji. It's
Thank you,
blessed to know
Mataji.
that.
Mataji, I
Mataji, I
have
have a
a
question.
question. Mataji,
Yes,
please
sir.
take mine because I'm still stuck in office. So I'm just waiting for
Oh,
you.
please tell me, Mataji. I'm so sorry, Purushottam
Sorry.
Prabhu. Don't mind.
Sorry,
Yes.
sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my question is that is it necessary to take that before the mantra, you have to take that other mantra to protect yourself? Is that important?
Exactly, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Because we are not eligible to take Lord name so easily. Our mind will be thinking some nonsense and all, isn't it? Which you cannot put it in the words. Yeah, because everyone's mind is like that only. Yeah, but we'll be doing some offenses. No, it's not fair. So you need to take the shelter of them. You should just tell once, Mataji, only once. Yeah, if you see the ISKCON card, if you go to any ISKCON temple, they'll give you that card. It will have this Panchatattva mantra also, and we'll share it in the WhatsApp group also for you. Just once you tell, then 108 times you tell Hare Krishna Maha Mantra.
But
That's
Mataji,
it.
it's not that I'm going to do japa. Like once I do it, then throughout the day I go Hare. Like yesterday you said that you
Ah,
can do it anywhere. So while I was driving, I was doing it. It was better than,
wonderful.
but
When you're driving, don't do it.
yes.
You can play it.
Okay, I can play it. Okay, but
Ah,
you're
but
saying
don't put.
that 108 करने के वक्त ही I have to take the thing. I have to
Yes.
complete that 108. But what if I don't want to do 108? I just want to say it whenever I have
No worries. No worries, Mataji. Whenever you want to say, for example, you chanted for 10 minutes, you went, you did work for 4, 5 hours, then you again want to chant, just take Panchatattva mantra once, then you chant. Whenever you start chanting, you should take the Panchatattva mantra once, that's all.
अच्छा, before
Whenever
every,
you want to chant.
yeah, okay, ठीक
Yeah.
है.
If you finish 108 or if you did not finish, also no problem. If you just said only 10 times Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, then also when you're starting, just take it. That's it. Only once you start a round.
Okay, okay. Thank you,
Hare
Mataji, and
Krishna. Hare Krishna.
sorry, Surji.
Okay, Purushottam Prabhu, please, Prabhuji.
Mataji, I have a question like, as I think like that Vattavriksha puja woman used to do, right?
Sorry.
Vattavriksha
Okay.
puja for that
Okay.
blessing for their husband, and they want their
Yes.
husband for 7 janmas, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, but in Gita we are learning like we want to leave this world as soon as possible. We don't want to repeat those things.
Why?
Then
Because,
how we
Prabhuji.
differentiate that thing?
No, 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 no. That's a really beautiful. That's a wonderful question you are asking. See, in coming to, I mean, see, I already said you, whatever question you ask, next chapter, Krishna will answer that. Okay, I don't know how this happens. So please note that, Prabhuji, whatever you desire, for example, now in this life you're desired, yeah, that like I want her as my wife for next 7 lives. You desire it. Surely you'll get. Surely. Fixed. Yeah, you don't have desire, then only you will go to Krishna. You have desire, you will enjoy it, and then only you will go. That is the secret of Bhagavad Gita, isn't it? So Krishna is telling, leave the results, don't desire for the results. So now I am living with my husband, I want the same husband in the material world, then Krishna will give us the opportunity. Yeah. So if you don't want, then only you will go. No desires, then you will go there. If you are having desire, yes. Just wait, next chapter, coming chapters, we'll have a detailed discussion about why, if you have desire, what will happen, and what will be your condition when you leave a body, and depending upon that condition, what will happen to you in the next life. All these things will be said by Krishna. Very shortly we'll come to it. Okay, my Prabhuji?
Okay, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Okay, Mahendra Prabhu, Hari. Oh, he's from Bengal. Blessed Prabhuji. You're so close. Anytime you can go to Mayapur. Hari bol, Hari bol.
Yeah, Mataji, I have visited that place with my family, children. It's a very nice.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, temple is almost done, Prabhuji. You can visit the Vedic planetarium also.
Yeah,
Hare
yeah.
Krishna. Thank you.
It's
Thank you
very
so
good,
much.
beautiful.
Haribol, Haribol. Bhargav Prabhuji, Mataji, sometimes we have onion and garlic in our food. I don't feel good to say Krishna Arpanamastu for the food having onion. And do you think this thinking is right? Yes, Prabhuji, it's very much right. Don't offer that food to Krishna. You consume it, okay? No problem. Because sometimes there is a issue. You cannot, suddenly drastically bring changes in your lifestyle, okay? Don't worry. But for you, and for everyone, I'm saying, whatever condition you are currently in your family, you're in the hostel, you're working, you cannot cook, or you're taking food in a hotel or a mess or in a group, please don't worry about all of things. Even if you are eating non-vegetarian food also, no problem. Please start chanting. That is the only requirement for you to do. Already you are hearing Bhagavad Gita. You're already, Krishna has already decided that you are fit to get the knowledge from him. Yeah, he has already given you an opportunity. You're done with all your karmas. You're done punya. That is why you can sit in the class. If not, you cannot sit. For sure, you cannot sit. It's not so easy to sit till 6th chapter. Not at all easy. Yeah, he has already, your time has come. He has already giving you everything. Don't worry about other things. Yeah, just chant. Whatever lifestyle you're leading, kindly please go on with it. If you can do some changes, slowly you try to do it. But chanting, I would request all of you to chant from today itself. Yeah, before going to bed, just chant once and go to sleep. Please, just 10 minutes of your day. Yes, Jigna Mataji, you can message me. I am in the group, Mataji. In both the groups, I am there. Yeah, Manjulila Padma Devidasi or Manjula Puttaswamy. You can see my number. You can message me. I'm there in the
Thank you,
group.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Ashish Prabhu. Jigna Mataji, wonderful. We'll meet on 18th August. I have a question. Sometimes we get food from outside, veg, but yes, Ashish Prabhu, please don't offer to Krishna. You can have it. Okay, please don't offer to Krishna. Actually, the food what you offer to Krishna, there is a method to do it. Yeah, you should be chanting 16 rounds, and many things are there. But if you're a starter, it's very simple. You have to keep a vessel which you're not using regularly. You should keep taking Lord's name when you're cooking, and before cooking, you should pray for Radharani. Radharani, I'm cooking for Krishna. Please help me, because Radharani is the one who cooks for Krishna. So you should take her blessing and tell her that you're cooking for Krishna. And while cooking, you should chant Lord's name and cook. Even if you're just boiling milk also, well, till it boils, take Lord's name, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra only, as simple as possible. Take that milk and offer to Krishna. Okay, so food what you get from outside, usually don't know how, in what time or what way they are prepared, who prepared or not. Usually we don't offer it other than fruits, vegetables as such. Yeah.
Mataji, I have one question. Like,
Yes,
it's a
Purushottam
general
Prabhu.
question only. Like, who gave you that name, like Manjulila Padma Devidasi? Is that your real name, or like you choose to be that name?
No, Prabhuji. My name is Manjula Puttaswamy, but I got initiated. I took Diksha. So by mercy of Namanishta Prabhu and my Guru Maharaj, and of course Srila Prabhupada and Sri Krishna, they gave me the initiation. I've taken a diksha that I will chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra 16 rounds, and then I'm going to follow the 4 regulative principles, and I'll serve Krishna and Srila Prabhupada and my gurus. So because of that, it means we take a new birth. When we take initiation, we take new birth. We are no more materialistic. We are like on the path of spiritual transcendence, like that. So we are still progressing in that path. So we are initiated. Now we are under the shelter of our gurus and Sri Krishna. Yeah. So Krishna and us, we are linked to Krishna through our guru. Yeah. So then we get a new name, and this name Manjulila Padma Devi Dasi, it's given by my Guru Maharaj Jaipataka Swami. Yeah. Because of him I got this name. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Jigna Mataji. You answered the question for Prabhuji. Yes, Mahendra Prabhu, Chitra Mataji will share the shlokas and all with you. Chitra Mataji, please share the mantras, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Mataji, actually, to attempt the quiz, till now I haven't attempted any quiz. Can I attempt
Okay.
now itself?
Yeah, Prabhuji, you can do.
Okay. Still
You
I can
can
get
start.
it.
Yeah, you can start. But once you finish chapter 1, then only you can go to chapter 2.
Yes, Mataji. Yes,
Yeah,
Mataji.
so you can start, but finish it before the last day. They might give you
Sure.
1 day extra, I guess, 1 day or 2 day. I'm not very sure. But before the 18th day, try to finish it, Prabhu.
Sure, Mataji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Okay, Chidna Mataji has shared it. Hare Krishna, Hari Bol. So no other doubts?
Mataji, the Panchatattva mantra which you are talking about, is it the same Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Yes.
Prabhu Nityananda?
Yes.
Okay, this is Panchatattva mantra. I don't know, but this I chant daily.
Haribol. Yes, Mahendra Prabhu, there is class tomorrow. Oh, that's Sunday. That Prabhu, no break. We have continuous 18 days class. Yes. So Krishna is giving us 24 hours in a day. We should give him at least 10 minutes, isn't it? We need to connect with him. Yeah. He has given all facilities. It's like, you go to your home, you don't talk to your wife, you don't talk to your kids, you don't talk to your parents, you don't talk to yourself also. And you're working for them, they're taking care of you. It's like your relationship will not be good. You're forgotten, then you will not see the real love. Similarly, 24 hours given to us just to give 10 minutes for Krishna. Yeah, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Any other doubts? There is class tomorrow also. No break. Sorry, no break. Yeah. Hare Krishna. So, no doubts means then we shall meet in tomorrow's class, and tomorrow is the 7th chapter. Yeah, so 7th chapter is knowledge of the absolute. That's really beautiful. Many had doubts, no? Who is Krishna? Krishna is from Vishnu or Vishnu is from Krishna? Yeah, you have these doubts. These coming chapters 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, till there you will get the theory part, like what is Krishna, what is he, who is coming from whom, who is the origin and all. And in the chapter number 11, you will get the practical. Arjuna will request Krishna to show, you said all this, no? Can I see? Yeah. So 11th chapter will be the practical part of what Krishna explains. So that's why I told you people stick on, Krishna is going to tell. If I tell in the first chapter, oh, Krishna is the source of everything, you're like, huh? How come Krishna is source of everything? You'll get confused, isn't it? So slowly, step by step, we have to approach the chapters. That is why. So this conversation between Krishna and Arjuna was continuous, like 45 minutes. Arjuna was asking question, Krishna was answering to it. We have divided it. so that we can study it properly, because we are neither in Arjuna's condition and we are not seeking any instruction from Krishna, isn't it? We are sitting in our home or office like relaxingly, and there is no hurry for us to know, isn't it? Yeah. So that is why we have divided it, so that we can understand it better and correlate those things to our personal life. Yeah. So coming chapters, you will get this knowledge about who Krishna is actually. Yeah. So we'll all meet for tomorrow's class, even though it is Sunday. Please make yourself free for Krishna for 1 hour, and we'll discuss the very important chapter to know the absolute truth. Yeah, the truth, which is absolute. Yeah, that's the beauty of the next chapter. Thank you everyone for attending today's class. Chapter 1 is the problem. Yeah. All other chapters are the solution. Yes, Mataji, because Arjuna should speak. No. Yeah, Arjuna should speak. He should tell all the problem and we should relate that problem to us. Yeah, we are also going to be in this condition. Then only this Bhagavad Gita will be useful for us. Yeah, that is what we need to understand. Yes, Hari Bol. So you can see chapter 1, people will come, all will come. Chapter 2, they'll go. Chapter 3, some more will go. Chapter 4, almost bye bye. Chapter 5, no way, this is not mine. The one who are in 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, they will fix till the last end of this Bhagavad Gita chapters, because they got the taste of Krishna. They know the knowledge and they understand why you should have that knowledge. So it's difficult for you to leave the class at that time. Yeah, but starting chapters they leave. They cannot understand. It is difficult to digest. Yeah. Yes. Anyways, we'll all meet tomorrow for the chapter number 7. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhu vaya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Shri Krishna arpanamastu. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Hare Krishna everyone. Thank